Hey webheads! Alright, so obviously different background. I know, right? It's very empty. I don't like it. I miss my old background already. Um, I look super pale right now. Alright, so today's video is going to be my everyday makeup routine, my updated one, the current one that I have going on for the past, I want to say month and a half that I've been doing since I switched up my makeup routine. Now, this is what I'm doing. I don't know if it would work for you and your skin type, but this is what I do, and these are the foundations that I use and everything else. So I hope they can help you out, or if they don't, I'm sorry, but this is my current makeup routine. If you hear sounds like this, it's my dog. He has a bone. He found it and he's been chewing on it all day. So if you hear any like chewing gross sounds, that's Harley. You guys don't know who Harley is, that's my dog. A lot of people like to prime with using a primer. I necessarily don't because it doesn't really work with my face, but I like to use moisturizer because my skin gets very dry easily. So I use this Neutrogena. If you guys saw my vlog, I use this. It's a oil-free acne moisturizer. Put it all on my face because if you guys know me, if you don't, welcome to my channel. I have really bad skin just due to the fact that my medicine that I'm on currently, all the medicine combined that I take fucked up my skin. So I used to have really good skin. I could what video? I think it was like me talking about like Spider-Man, like after seeing the movie or something. I can't remember. Like last year I had like really good skin, and then when I was diagnosed with pseudotumor cerebri and they started like giving me all this medication, then my skin got so messed up, so bad, and it's never stayed the same since. So I blame the medicine. Let's say you go to the store and you're like, oh, well, this foundation looks great in here. Once you step outside or do a flash test, it's not so great. Well, I bought these two. They're the Makeup Revolution foundation sticks, and I got F2 and F3. They look great at first, and then I did a flash test, and wow, I was really white, like whiter than myself as normal. So I was like, oh, that's not good. So I only use this sometimes for like highlighting, or now that I'm going to be doing a Harley Quinn cosplay, I will be adding a little bit more pale colors to my makeup. So that's just going to be used for cosplay stuff. But I went back and I bought two more, and it's F6 and F8, and this has been like my go-to foundation colors because I have a hard time finding colors that work with my skin tone, and then like if they oxidize they look really weird. Well, I like this combination that I have. It's F6 and F8, and I'm just gonna show you, like, this is my favorite thing to do for foundation wise now. I don't like I don't like liquids anymore. Oh, it's thundering outside. What I do with F8 is I do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do a stripe down my nose. Do right here and right here. 2 above my cupid's bow. I do 1, I do 2, and I do 3, and I make this. And so with the cream, I let it sit on my skin for just a little bit, okay? Now this is when you're gonna be like, what the hell? This is a weird makeup routine. I know. I have updated it due to this type of foundation. So let me actually lower that a bit. And then with the F6, it's a little lighter, and then I go in between. Yeah, it's gonna look weird. I'm gonna just like coloring, and then I do go in between right there. Okay, so this is my face after I have marked it up. Harley. I do my brows while I let this sink into like my pores. See, like when I look at it, I can already see the pores that I have because it's like starting to seep in. But I fill in my brows in the meantime. I know it's really weird. I get it, but that's what I like to do. I think this is a like a number 12 brush. I can't remember by Anastasia, but I like. Oh hell no! Okay, that was scary. Nope, nope, nope. I like this brow brush just because it's small, and I mentioned that in the other video. I just like the size of it. I'm going to do the other brow and I'll be right back. Gonna blend my soul away, but I like how these blend together and create my skin tone that I need. I have this cut on the inside of my lip and it really hurts to press down on it. So this is like killing me right now. Now that I am blended. Now for concealers, I use C2 in Makeup Revolution and then Light number 10 for Maybelline. And what I do, which you will see, is I get a little dot here in the inner corner with the C2. And then I do a little bit here. Do some here. Okay. Those are the spots that I put that concealer in. And then this concealer I put underneath. Because what I've noticed is when I use this just in general, this concealer C2 without anything else, like it literally made me look so pasty. Because I was like trying to get that bright under eye and then I just made myself look fucking crazy. And then I just go slightly over it to mix the two and then make like a sun. And then I just blend. Because when the two mix together, it kind of like neutralizes and it doesn't make it look like crazy fucking white. Which I don't need to be looking crazy white because I already am white. This cut like right here on the inside of my lip is like killing me right when I touch it. It hurts so bad. And I just bring it out. I go on the side of my nose too, so it's not just like randomly dispersed. Now this is where you're seeing all this shine. I don't know if you are seeing it. I'll probably see it when I edit, but I then go with more concealer. I use concealers instead of like cream products. If that makes sense. I gotta go and get it. Son of a bitch, it's in my bathroom. So before I go in with the next concealer that I'm going to use, I am going to take the NYX matte finish setting spray, and I'm just gonna set my face real quick. It's not like super mattifying, which I like, so I just use that. I'm gonna be taking the shade Cafe and the Maybelline concealers, and I'm just going to do some lines here, then here at the forehead. Yes, this is what I use to contour. And I just draw lines there, and then okay, and I blend it into my hairline. I hope this looks okay. I like how when I do my makeup routine in the mirror it looks fine, but when I do it on camera it looks insane. This is gonna be wonderful editing later. And then some more of that regular concealer on top to blend it. Okay, no. Ow. Okay. I just blend and then go up with that. For the Maybelline Master Bronze palette, this is what I use. I think you guys have seen it. This is a Morphe B78 brush, but I just go through all the deep shades, tap it off, and I lightly go over everything because I don't want it to be too heavy. Because I used to go for that like full coverage, like contour look, like full coverage. Oh, my makeup was so bad. As if it's any better. I'm a basic person. I still use beauty, like little sponges that you get at the cosmetic store. Like, that's just me. And then I just set all of this. Anything that looks shiny, I just set it. Now, the one thing that's a little difficult, I say difficult, but like I've gotten used to it since I've started this new makeup routine, is that I can't just slide the contour. Like, I can't just go like that. It won't stay. Weird. Yes, I know. But I just tap it and just tap it in. So I'm like Happy Gilmore, just tap it in. Yeah, and I just set everything that looks shiny. That's gonna be as good as it gets for now. So, just gonna wipe all this stuff off. Crazy thing, what we're gonna do. More setting spray. The reason why I'm doing so much setting spray, is because I kind of learned it from James Charles, because he like, oh, I like to keep spraying, and like the more, I think I do like 3 times, like right at the very end, that's when I do, but it's like, I've noticed that my foundation just like looks like more, I don't know, there's something about it that like my skin just looks great. So that's what I've been doing. But hold on. Oh, I hate doing this. I used to not like doing it because like sometimes I had a really, I don't remember what spray it was, but like it would jut out and it would like freak me out, so I'm like always like this. And I also took off my nails. I had like these press on nails, and then I was like, you know, I just need to let my nails breathe. I need to just like try, let them breathe, and then once they grow out a little bit, I'll go and get like a manicure or something. But it's like just need to let them breathe. First, what I do is I take the brow gel by Anastasia, and then I just go through my brows real quick. I typically comb them up, and then I just fix the strays. Whoop. And sometimes my hair gets caught in it. As you guys may know, I don't like doing my eyeliner on camera because it never really turns out right how I want it. So let's hope that today will be a good eyeliner day, and if not, I'm gonna cry. I'll see it when I'm editing. Okay, seriously, who is messaging me right now? I think I just fucked shit up. I think I just fucked shit up. I'm gonna be taking Resting Beach Face, and I'm gonna take this on this little brush right here, and then I'm just gonna pop it in the inner corner. So I'm gonna do my eyelashes off camera, and then I will be right back to continue the rest. Okay, I feel a little bit more normal with lashes on. Yeah. So I go in with this blush. God, I can't even open it because I don't have nails anymore. Okay. It's called Entertained by Tarte. Now, this was just something I got like a free gift from Tarte. Like I bought a certain amount of stuff from Tarte, and I got a free blush, and I obviously I'm hitting pan on it because I love it so much. But I just use this Wet n Wild brush that I got at the dollar store. Yes, it's at the dollar store. Before you people hate on me, I buy cheap brushes because I will never have enough money to like buy a full set of brushes. So what I do is I place it right here, and I hold the very end of it, and I just dab it. And I kind of just go around here. And place it on the cheeks. Now, you guys may not like this much blush. Well, I need to look alive because 1, I'm a ghost, and 2, I'm a ghostly vampire. So I try and add color back to my face, even a little bit on my nose. Yes. I take this eyeshadow brush, it's like a fluffy brush, and I just dip it right in to this shade. I'm hitting pan as well on this because it's amazing. Best highlight that I've used ever. And I go in the very tip of my nose for highlight. I go down the bridge of my nose. And now that's the first part of my highlighting. Now comes the freckles. So I normally just have freckles, but since I cover them up with makeup, I don't have them anymore. So I like to add faux freckles. I use a nail dotting tool and the Cafe concealer that I used from before for my contouring. I take the small edge and I dip it in, and I also take the bigger edge and I dip it in as well. Now I do little dots here, do, 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 and then I do dots here all over my face, kind of like in the cheek area, because freckles are not like freckles are a little bit everywhere. For me, my freckles are kind of spaced out over here, and then there's a few on my nose. But I take my pad of my thumb to pick up the product on my finger, and I just tap it everywhere else. But also this motion will dim down the freckles, like the vividness and stuff, to make it look a little bit more natural than like just random brown dots on your face, because you don't want that. But I take both sides and I just make dots kind of like all over my face, like I said before, and I just dim it down. This is my little technique that I do just to get my freckles back to my face, because I actually like my freckles, but makeup covers them up. The price I pay for good skin, right? Yeah, and this foundation's been really good for my skin because I've had like really bad acne and everything, so it's not like, for me, it hasn't made my acne worse or anything, um surprisingly. Basically, just keep dotting, just keep swimming, just keep dotting. Yeah, that's kind of what I do, is just do this, and then I add them on the sides as well, and also down like random spots. Okay, now I don't know if you guys can like see them. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that there's something there. Now, for this part, highlighting part, I go back in with the Maybelline highlighter shade right here. Of course, dusting off, but I like to get extra. Just basically tap it on. I don't like to rub it. I'm weird, I know. But because I don't like the heavy streak of highlight, just like the subtle glow is enough for me. And then I go over it again with freckles. Yes. I used to be like, I used to do that, but it's just like it looks so like a streak of just light was on my face, and I did not like it. And I just switched it to like this tapping motion, so like it goes like into the skin, but also just doesn't look like I went like like too crazy. Cause like I said, I don't like intense highlights, so even if this did cover it up a little bit, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, that's basically my makeup routine right now. Now what I do for my lips, because they're covered in foundation, wipe off the foundation off my lips. I take a Carmex, just a simple chapstick, and I go over my lips. Yeah, I know. I'm very boring. One last spritz, I know, crazy, right? Yep. Now we're officially done with my everyday makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you like it, give it a like, subscribe, and share with your friends. But seriously, this is just what I do for my makeup now. I'm very simple. I I don't like to use like all the fancy primers and all that jazz and expensive makeup. Like those foundation sticks were like $9, I think. I don't like spending a lot of money on makeup, but it's my favorite drugstore because I go to Ulta, that's my drugstore. But that's like drugstore for me, so it's really good. Oh, there's thunder going on outside. I'm not excited for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!